So you need a charger?
No, I've got a charger in the car. I've got 2 fresh batteries.
Okay.
It's filming now. We got the inside already, so if you want to just talk about what we're going to do today, I think that'll be all right. Or maybe I'm not seeing the light because of the sun.
For my cameras, I give you my extra.
Welcome to the channel. I am Matt the Lizard, your guide in this adventure and exploration. Today, we're at St. Andrews State Park. I'm parked over here by what they call the Gulf use area as opposed to the jetty use area, which is further that way. We kind of started this series over here. We're going to take a look around and see what's happening. If you could, please hit the subscribe button. You know, after all, what I do to you. And keep seated inside the video until it comes to a complete stop. You want to watch this one all the way to the end. All right, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. That was the only sign I could get. The whole park, St. Andrews State Park is where we're at today, is under construction. So a lot of the signage at the gate and everything else was down. I'm just meeting a friend here, a fellow YouTuber. Give him a shout out, Deep Swim on YouTube. Go ahead and check out his channel and subscribe. We'll put a link to his channel in the description. Okay, my contact that I'm meeting over here today, good scuba diver. He goes by the name Deep Swim on YouTube. He was the one who kind of helped continue my scuba education after I had been open water certified. He is a madman. He does like a 5K almost every single day. He runs, he eats like nothing all day, and then he downloads a bunch of carbs at night. He's definitely very athletic, and I'm more on the cuddly side. So, but he's a good guy, kind of a character. And you're gonna meet him again soon. You can kind of see behind me, they do have some facilities here. Seems like it's been recently remodeled. Looks nice. I like the sunshades out here. It's kind of a brisk morning. It's about 56 degrees Fahrenheit. I got a, a hoodie on, but I'm not cold. It's not really windy. And we'll go take a look at what's going on up here. Yeah, they have plenty of seating up here. I have not been in here in a while, and this is looks really nice. This is where you can book a trip on the ferry to Shell Island, which I've done once or twice. That's kind of cool. And there's a little store in here. They do have restrooms. Yeah, maybe we'll go check out the store, see what it looks like. Nope, it's closed. There's no hours shown. Hopefully it's not closed to the winter. You can kind of see inside what they have. Shirts, snacks, beach supplies. That's cool. It has very easy accessibility here with the ramps, which is good. I'm gonna take a look down by the Gulf. They do have some showers. There's some picnic pavilions, which you've used before. I don't think you reserve them. I think it's a first come, first serve. I could be wrong. And it's paved almost all the way down to the sand, which is really nice. Of course, no pets allowed on beach, other than the pet beach over by Pier Park. We're almost as far east as you can get in Panama City Beach without crossing the St. Andrews Bay going into Panama City. Beautiful though. Look at that, so calm. That's a cool fishing pier. Here's the beach flag warning system, probably the biggest sign I've ever seen for this. We're currently at a yellow flag, which is medium hazard. Double red, don't even get in the water. Red is a high hazard. Green, you'll almost never see. And purple, stinging marine life. That's the second time I've seen that. Animo marino, que causa picaduras, fragata portuguesa, medusas sorayas. Be one great band name. And then here's the rip current chart. There's our friend, the Olympic swimmer. Swimming parallel to the shore, he knows what to do. Got to avoid the rip current. It's kind of a sad and lonely sound. You can see they have some bike racks. These look like rental bicycles. And they have some beach buggies or fishing buggies. You can put your fishing gear in there. Probably for rent. Also, beach accessibility chairs. Yes. That one needs a little bit of air. But they know what they're doing. It's really nice. I haven't been here in years. It's very modern. Cleaned up quite a bit. Not that it was ever really bad. But they got just about everything you need in there for a day at the beach. I don't usually like to talk prices. The sign entering the park said $8 per car, up to 6 people. I handed the ranger $8 and she goes, no, it's only 4. Hey, great, that's fine. Because I was solo by myself. I think you could also get a yearly pass. We've debated about doing that, and I don't know, I probably should. I just never have. But if you look around, this is what your $4 gets you. Nice, beautifully preserved land. The real Florida, the real beach. I mean, yeah, there's some condos in the distance and there's a big parking lot here, but in general, the place is preserved properly. Big, huge sand dunes. It's so quiet here this morning. As usual, when I film in the mornings on Sundays, I'm probably the loudest thing around. Not trying to be. Okay, I noticed the store is open now. I just had to look at the signs at 9 a.m. You can kind of see everything they have in here. Souvenirs, ice cream. Good morning. T-shirts, beach supplies. And I believe you can book the St. Andrews shuttle to Shell Island. Some beach umbrellas, shovels for the kids to play in the sand. Oh, these coasters are cool. I kind of like that. It's neat. Ice cream, all kinds of snacks and drinks. Very nice lady working inside, as you would expect. She told me that the shuttle to Shell Island is not running today. It's off season, so they're only doing it probably on demand. Maybe when it gets booked online, which is fine. I understand. I mean, if you look around, there's only 2 other cars in the lot. And I don't think, either of those is going on the shuttle today or looking to go on it. And even I wasn't looking to go on it. But Shell Island is cool. It's just very primitive over there. If you go over there, it's an island that was created by the Army Corps of Engineers. They cut what's known as the pass from St. Andrew Bay, going back to the whole thing of making Panama City a port city. Because if you draw that line from Chicago to the eastern edge of the Panama Canal, as though you were going to put a railroad on that line, it will pass right through Panama City. So they put the pass in for deep water ships. We do have some shipping here. It's not a whole bunch. I see coal coming in and out once in a while. I don't think we have huge products. A lot of piping goes out of the port there. And I believe they were building Liberty ships there during the war. Our old house was actually a Liberty ship employee housing. Built in 1942. So. But anyway, the Shell Island was cut. It used to be called Land's End, I believe. Not a sponsor. And now it's a very primitive island. There's no bathrooms over there. There's really no water source. There's wild animals. You're not going to be doing a whole Robinson Crusoe thing, but you want to bring what you need and don't leave anything behind. No trash, anything like that. A lot of people with their own boats will anchor offshore, go explore the island. Here comes the guest star today, Nick. Deep Swim on YouTube. When he said he'd meet me in 20 minutes, I knew he wasn't doing anything but running.
Hello. It's good today. And I got Snoopies. Does it enough shade for your air conditioner, sir?
Yes, it's fine.
I sent you a bill for using my shade.
No problem.
'Cause it's Florida, folks, everybody use air conditioner. And look at my friend dress code, now and mine. Okay, and this is my dress code.
It's the opposite.
Well, when I'm running, I don't need wind jacket. And now, after I run and after good work out, I need nyama nyama. In English, it's mean breakfast. Hello, folks. One still left. Mr. Matt, would you like a cookie?
No, thank you.
It's oatmeal.
No, thank you, sir.
Great.
But I appreciate it.
If you eat oatmeal cookie, you'll be running like a horse.
Then
Yeah. Ooh.
I definitely don't want a cookie then.
Okay, I give you a candy, milk candy.
Okay.
Do you like candies?
Yeah, your favorite is Tootsie Rolls, isn't it?
Yes, Tootsie Roll.
Do you still go for Chinese food at the end of the day?
When I'm in Diffuniak, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay, folks, when I'm here on a land, it's state park property. No way I could launch my drone from here, then I get fined. But if I go down there, okay, that will be absolutely great. You see two signs on the beach behind yellow flag. I'm going there, I launch my drone, and then I will fly all my course above a water, and I come to a President Nixon point where Mr. Matt will be standing and indicating me with a flag. Well, on a big screen, yes, you could easily spot everything from a drone. But when you have a screen like that on your controller, it's hard to figure out where I have to come close. By that reason, Mr. Matt will be having in his hand diver down flag. Folks, from a higher view, I do have really spectacular view. And I'm not legal to launch my drone from here. I go out of a state park property and fly a drone to President Nixon Point. And Mr. Matt will be waiting for me over there. So give us approximately 1 hour for our preparation. See you soon.
The remnants of a controlled burn here at St. Andrews State Park. People have a lot of opinions about these. I'll let the viewers decide what they think about controlled burns. You can still see a lot of it's still smoldering a little bit. We're right here on the bay. This looks so different from the last time I was here. Across the lagoon is Bay Point. I think it was, yeah, yesterday that they burned most of this. You can still smell it pretty bad out here. Smells like a big giant campfire, because that's kind of what it was. You can see off in the water distance there, there's a pipe. They're doing some dredging, so we're heading that direction, headed to President Nixon Point. You can see a closer view of the dredging operation. There's one of the fishing boats coming back in. It's weird. It's so different here. It's like an alien landscape since the last time I was here. Here, a couple of fish jumping. Looks like we're circling around the burn area, and we'll be back in the natural woods here shortly around the bend. I did notice they put a couple new benches out here. I wonder what they do to keep them from burning. Yeah, they know what they're doing. Okay, there's a fork in the road But I believe the one to the right is where I want to go. That way heads to the jetties and the beach. And this one heads up to the higher ground. And the President Nixon dedication marker. Well, I made a slight wrong turn. It's kind of hard. All the landmarks that I was used to are changed because of the burn. But I went up on the top of the hill here and I could see our destination ahead. So we'll go check that out. I mean, this is still smoking. I don't even know if I should be here. Well, there was no sign and a bunch of other people came off the trail. They actually, part of the, I don't know what happened there. Maybe that's by design. There's another campground over here. And this is cool, there's a bench. It's a very cool wooden walkway they built across the low-lying areas, water, kind of swampy. You can see over here, they're doing a bunch of dredging still and filling in some sand from the erosion. There's still a little bit of a cliff here. It was a lot higher last time I was here, about 18 months ago. These guys are busy.
You making comments for a video?
Yes, that's okay. Nick is on the phone. He was telling me what to do.
I don't see a fishing pier right now. And behind fishing pier, I am located myself. So that way, I'll find myself as I approach. Ensure a wonderful view of inside bay.
Here's the President Nixon marker. 1972. February 8th, 1972. No. It says actually 1971. 41 acres transferred from the U.S. government to the state of Florida. Highest point in probably the whole park. All right, I just have to grab Nick's other camera and go cruise down the trail, and we're gonna meet up in the parking lot.
Yes, great.
You can see a close-up view of all the dredging equipment. A couple of live bait boats out there. People are still fishing. Russ never sleeps, but I guess erosion never sleeps either. We're right here on the edge of the Grand Lagoon. Never been a great fisherman, but this is where it's at. You're fishing. Other than the boulders, it's pretty quiet out here too. Beautiful. I'm taking this trail that's along the water's edge. Nick said it was a little quicker, and it's not as smoky over here. You see a couple people walking down the beach. And there you can see the weather buoy. Here comes some kind of boat. I like that color, red. Up close. Gosh, this equipment is gigantic. I guess it has to be. Okay, folks. What's the most common letter used in the writing of the English language? All right. Neat. Well, that was a fun little walk. I had never been this close to a controlled burn before. It did give me a little bit of distress breathing from the walk, mostly. There's a little bit of smoke. I went up to the high point, waved the dive flag so that Deep Swim could see it. And I don't know if we're going to compare footage or share footage. I'll have to figure out what we're going to do. And I do want to go back and check out that geocache, although I don't want to film that because I don't want to give away any secrets. But I'm going to go log it. Geocaching, great hobby. It's like a scavenger hunt with a GPS, if you think of it that way. You get clues. But this one, I just happened upon it. I know what to look for. Should you ever encounter one, you can open it, take a look at it, but log your visit. And if you don't know what it is, just leave it alone. That way it doesn't ruin the game for anyone else. Something that kind of goes along with geocaching is these. See this marker here It's a marker for the marker put up by the NOAA. Basically it says do not disturb, but the survey marker is actually here. It's brass, it's numbered. There's people who log those because they don't usually move. So it kind of shows the shifting sands. You can mark out the borders of where things are, and it's put out by the federal government. Gotta classify everything, don't we? I will say this, there's no kids here now, but there's a playground that they built. This is new since the last time I was here. Just keeping an eye on my car, the back of it's open. Nothing to really steal, and there's nobody around. And they got some swings here. Looks like they're planning on building some more stuff too. Got some forms laid out. They're really doing good over here. Taking something that's amazing and awesome and just keeping it amazing and awesome. Charcoal disposal. I think they missed. Let's take a look. Mario, are you down there? No.
You know, it's a me, Mario.
Mario's not there. Here we are. There's kind of a pseudo marina. Wow, this concrete's fresh. And a boat launch. This is cool. I get to see the big dredging boat up close. That's awesome. I love the big toys. That thing will get stuff done. You know, it's a hard job as it is, but you're doing it on water as well. They pulled up some old pilings. You can see all the old barnacles on there. There are some tie-off points here. And a boat launch. There's some kind of dedication marker here as well. I've never actually been over here. I'll let you read that if you want. Nice. You see some rental boats here. Boat decked out with the Christmas stuff. That looks kind of fun. You can watch the smaller boats there. And go out to where the fish are or just enjoy yourself. Look at this old stairway. It's covered in barnacles. That's kind of cool. Really turned out to be a nice morning out here. You can see the other side of the marina. There's a little walkway down to the water. Let me go check that out. I mean, the weather is just perfect. It was cool when I first got here, but this is doable. Not probably warm enough to go swimming. You can see that way is Panama City. That building there is St. Andrews Towers. And then that pass leads into the Gulf of Mexico. Listen to that sound. Isn't that great? St. Andrews Shell Island Shuttle. Not a sponsor, but they could be. I'm gonna probably head back to the car. My co-star should be here by now. One thing I will say is you can see golf cart here. I've been with my golf cart down here, and on some of the trails I saw golf carts. So that's kind of cool. And as long as they stay on the trail, they're not going to harm anything. So that's neat that you can do that. This one's got all the winter curtains and everything. We don't have that on ours. We are on a nature trail.
Hey,
And there's a guy climbing.
I will go to expose red flag all over. It's a diver down flag, folks. What was created last century somewhere in a vortex spring. Thank you for watching Matt's and Nick's video. Bye for now. But you want more?
No, that's it.
You want me to get down?
No, you can stay. You're okay.
With a flag or without flag?
That's okay. Like that's perfect. Well, there you have it, and there it is. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun today, especially with my guest star, Nick. Deep Swim on YouTube. Please give his channel a view and subscribe to him as well. He's got some interesting content, a lot of diving, free diving, centered around here, Vortex Springs, some really cool stuff. His underwater video is really, really, really good. Well, I have merch. If you look in my link in the description, I'll put a link to my shirt shop. It has a Matt the Lizard Beach Access Conserve shirts on there. And I also do Cameo, personal videos for you or for your business. You can take a look. I'll put links to both of those and to Nick in the description. Well, remember, you are important. And the world needs more people like you. Matt the Lizard, out.